Why, if you do, and if not, you can explain. Do you think it's important to continue to support BWB?
Yes.
Yes.
Um, but also support can come in different ways, you know. Like of course, if you just graduate, you're not like financially completely stable and ready to donate or whatever. It's fine. But I think support is like showing up to the games. If you can donate, donating, making sure that you're doing things like this
Yeah,
and
donate
keeping
your
in touch
time.
with the team.
Mhm.
And I think it's important because, not to be corny, but none of us would be where we are today without BWB. So to me, it's like a personal responsibility to pay it forward and to stay connected and to give back to the program that's like really made my life completely unbelievable, honestly.
Yeah, and it's really the little things like the year. My freshman year was Hannah's senior year, and she graduated, and she was literally one of the first people to buy a ticket for me, and I was like, yes. It's the small things like the raffle tickets. You have to, I don't know if you guys thought to sell raffle tickets in the beginning.
Well, not this year because of COVID, because we don't know. But yeah, last year we did.
Yeah, like stuff like that. And just even like, and when you left too, she would text me before, because she was the point guard and I was the point guard, so she would text me and just like reassure me before each game, things like that, and it made a big difference. So just knowing that I can count on, you know, my team. Yeah.
I think it's unbelievable how much, like, even though like we're years apart, but there's still I would say the reputation of BWB and the culture and the traditions. A lot of them are still. I think it's important to have people, alumni that support, because then the traditions and the closeness and the connections like continue to be passed down. Otherwise, if everybody was fragmented, it feels like I wouldn't have the experience that I have today if it wasn't continued by the alumni. You know?
Yeah. Same for us.
That's what I've noticed through it. Yeah.
Why is it most important to you to continue to support BWB?
It was such an important part of my 4 years on the team, part of my life for those 4 years, that I want anyone that joins the program to have such an amazing, the same kind of educational and athletic experience and opportunity that I had.
The next question is, why is it important to you to continue to support BWB?
To continue providing opportunities. You know, like I was a kid from Jersey that just loved hoops. I would have never imagined that I would have gone on, had a great college career at one of the best academic institutions in the country. You know, I love what I do now, being an athletic director at a Division III institution, and I certainly wouldn't be here without my experience at Brandeis. So it's important to support that and to provide opportunities for the next generation, so that they can grow and learn and you know, use sports, use basketball as the vehicle really to set you up for success in life.
Why is it important to you to continue to support BWB?
Kind of like I said before, it's a history thing, right? I was there, I was sitting in your seat, and I think it's only important to give back and help to provide the wonderful experience that I had to not only you but to future generations of Brandeis women's basketball players. If we want to continue to improve and continue to, you know, be better and compete for national championships, all of that alumni support is only helpful to that. And so I think it's important to make those connections from a networking perspective, you know, and helps in finding jobs in the future or just being a reference. But I really think, you know, the history of the program.
Yeah. I think it's also interesting. I've talked to the other girls on the team that have done like an alumni call, and they're like, it's crazy how everything they say is like so similar to what we think now, or just like nothing's changed. Like it's.
Yeah, and I think that's really a testament to Coach at the end of the day. You know, she's kind of developed her vision and plan for the program and has been, you know, steadfast in carrying that out each year. And again, I think that speaks volumes why, you know, you guys are doing what you're doing right now, and you and I are having this conversation, which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it important to you to continue to support BWB?
I don't know. I just feel like how could I not? I don't really know how else to answer the question besides like it was like such an important it's like so much so who I am, like such an important time in my life. And like I think that everybody who goes through Carol's program, who goes through BWB, has like such a shared unique experience, that there's no way that I like wouldn't want to see you all succeed on the court, off the court, after college. Like I just think that it's such a unique experience that if like you make it through, like we want to all see each other do well, and we definitely are a family.
Why is it important for you to continue to support BWB?
I think when I think about it, I had so many like great opportunities, and even like annoying things like having to sell hot dogs at like the Boston College games, do you guys have to do that still? Yes. Well, when football was like a thing and you could go to games.
Not this year, but
yeah,
I've definitely sold a couple hot dogs at Boston College.
Yeah, like dreading those times, but at the end of the day, like they were pretty funny. We would walk home with like backpacks of hot dogs. Like, yeah, we would eat for the weekend basically. But yeah, like things like that. I think all the weird opportunities, like going to Italy, you guys got to go to Portugal and everything. It's nice that everybody gets to keep having those experiences that we had. We're like not the only team who got to do it. So I think it's nice to see that the traditions carry on and things like that. Even do you have to wear the hat still at the Boston College games?
Yes. I'm like, the KM hat.
You have one, don't you?
Yeah, probably somewhere. We got different ones last year. They're just black. They have the BC logo on them.
Yeah.
So it's not as bad, but I have a KM hat somewhere.
That's awesome. Yeah, I remember those. I just remember like smelling like hot dogs when I got home, like brutal. But I did like the hot dogs. They weren't bad.
They're not bad.
No, you get used to them.
They're definitely tough to eat after making them all day though.
Yes.
I think last year, actually, a couple of our teammates, they still had like the aprons and the hats, and they dressed up as like KM for Halloween.
That's awesome.
Like,
see, that's smart. That's really smart. But then I used to get so excited when they would be like, all right, well, you're all going to be in hot dogs, but like you guys could serve ice cream. And we were like, yes, we get Dippin' Dots today. Like,
yeah.
Well, if you were the lucky one.
Yeah, last year we would be like, can we get the Eagle cart? Because it's outside, so you can like watch the game, and it's like the mac and cheese cart. So it's like so good.
Yeah, I'm glad. That's nice. It's good to see the struggle is still real at Boston College.
Did you guys like drive the vans over too?
Yes, we did drive the vans. We had a lot of good van stories too. Like for some reason, the brand van is still a thing, right?
Yeah.
Like the brand van places. We had one girl on our team who like at Christmas time, she was taking shifts to drive the brand van around, and she would just drive us from party to party in the brand van without stopping to pick anybody else up. I don't know how she got like a brand van that wasn't being censored, but I just remember we always got like random vans.
In the intercession, they usually give us like a van to get around with.
But I guess for some reason they gave us the good one, like the cool brand van.
Definitely some great memories in those vans.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, that's what you got.
What did you say?
No.
Wait, sorry, you were frozen for a second.
Okay, am I good now?
Wait, yeah. So wait, you know what I'm talking about with like those? Yeah, we have those right now, and they're so nice.
Wait, I want one.
Yeah, right.
If you're hearing this, I want one.
Yeah, it's funny how like other teams, like I talk to them too, and I'm just like, wow, it's crazy like how much we get versus like how a lot of other teams get.
Yeah, so much. And like, I mean, she says it, like a lot of that is because of how supportive our alumni is, and like money on the road's everything. So I think, and like even our Portugal trip, like in our golf trip or our golf whatever tournament and everything, it's like everyone is so giving and supportive like years after. So I think it's really important to me to like continue to be just as supportive and giving, because like I want to give those experience to younger girls or have other BWB future members get to experience those types of things too. So that's definitely important.
Pay it forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is it important to you to continue to support BWB?
Because I think we have a very storied tradition. And I just think that we need to maintain that. An appreciation for the past, I think, helps inform the future. So I just want to see the women's basketball program be as successful as it was when I was there. So that's kind of why I give back. And Carol said to be kinder, but this is no bullshit. She is an excellent person, and is, anytime I've needed something, she's gone above and beyond for me. And so to do what little I can to try and help her and the program be successful, I think is the least I could do. So
why is it important to you to continue to support BWB?
Because I think it's definitely given me so much, whether that's just as like an individual person or like the lesson of like how to be a teammate and be able to like work with people, and just kind of, yeah, I guess, yeah, I think that'd be the biggest takeaway.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, why is it important to you to continue to support BWB?
I feel such an affection in my heart. Like, even though I might not know all of you individually, if I were to come to a game or come to the campus, I was there. I know what it's like. I know how special it is. I feel like in my heart, I want nothing but success for all of you. And I hope that all of you have the same valuable, precious experience that I had. I guess that's the best way I can say it.
Thank you. That is sweet. That was really nice.
Why is it important to you to continue to support BWB? There's a lot of
Because we have to keep making strong women basketball players, and because we all know a BWB woman is going to run the world, so you got to contribute to that.
Yeah. Why is it important to you to continue to support BWB?
I mean, BWB made me the person I am, like coming in I was a kid, you're a kid when you come in and you have no idea what the world is like. You have no idea who you are. You might, like, I thought I knew, but, I did so much growing in those 4 years that, I owe them, like, my teammates and the atmosphere and the coaches, who I am today. So I will always support the players and the team and the program, because I think it's powerful and a learning experience, and I wish everybody got to do it.
Why is it important to you to continue to support BWB?
Because it was the best part of my Brandeis experience. And if I can help one kid, there get through, 4 years let's face it, Brandeis is not easy. It's tough academically, and, sometimes you feel alone. I just think I feel badly for my daughter because she went to a big college, a really big school, so she never really got, and she loved sports when she was in high school, but she never got to play when she was in college. She never got to be part of a team anymore. And I think that she lost out there. And I think being part of a team makes it special,
Yeah.
So.
Awesome.
Why is it important to you to continue to support BWB?
Well, I find for myself, I love Brandeis so much all around, and but I always designate BWB because I'm the closest to it. I've served on national, alumni board and Greater Boston and so forth, and I've done a lot of things, but I feel closest to them. And Carol's helped to make me feel that way too.
Yeah.
That she wasn't my coach, but I feel we've become very close, and
yeah,
and, so I certainly am happy for all the teams, but basketball was my team, so that's what I.
Yeah.
I just know that I had such an amazing experience, and if I can do anything to help other girls have the same experience or even better than I could, then that's all that matters.
Got it. I like these answers. That's so funny that you had like a sorority, because we do that. We like joke around. We're like BWB sorority. It's funny that you guys came up with that.
Yep. Yeah, it was, I forget like how it was my freshman year we did it, and we made those shirts, and then we always referred to ourselves as BWB. And it's funny because the women's soccer team and the men's soccer team started doing it. They're like, we're BMS, we're BWM. And I was like, it doesn't work.
It's not the same. It doesn't sound good.
No, BMB we allowed because we travel with the boys. So we were like, we allow you to have that.